Space and beyond.
I think that's exciting. I look like you.
Wait, and then we walk around and then we come back.
When are we playing Stars and Stripes? Okay.
It might have been
Compass, you ready? Measures? Cool.
So, like, just saying that we go. Albert, you're not lame, bud. Sorry.
No, I honestly had a point.
Sorry.
Yo, drowning? Yeah, I can get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Mr. Hughes, who is attending his own son's high school graduation tonight, and the music department, we'd like to recognize the singers in the band who are graduating and leaving tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, we're probably gonna play.
Review is a good thing.
Trombones, are we ready? They're ready, so we have to be ready.
Estelle.
One, two, three.
To Tappan Zee High School's 114th commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to invite Daysab Lim, President of the Student Organization. You're going to be great. There you go.
Please stand and join me in the pledge and remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing.
The dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to tonight's ceremony. Dr. Pritchard, administrators, members of the Board of Education, Vice President Mr. Dan La Madrid, Mr. Lonnie Jacobs, Mrs. Rosemary Petruzella, and Mr. Ken Malpelli, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the class of 2017. Tonight is certainly a time for celebration. Graduates, many of you have people here tonight who have contributed to you making this milestone. Class of 2017, please take a moment to stand with me and face your friends and family with applause. Say thank you. Thank you. That helps your parents to get a good group picture of you as well. Families, moving forward, tonight's graduates will continue to need your support and your guidance as they enter the next stage of their lives. And we are confident that they will continue to bring you great pride in their accomplishments and in their character. To the class of 2017, on behalf of each person on this stage and all of the teachers and counselors with whom you've worked, we wish you all the best and look forward to hearing how you have followed your dreams and achieved great things. Congratulations. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the president of the class of 2017, Kristen July. Kristen is determined, focused, motivated, and positive, and she offers a helping hand to anyone in need. Come on up, Kristen. She's a standout student who took multiple AP classes, a tremendous student athlete, a mentor to many. Kristen plans to attend Penn State in the fall and pursue a dual major in pre-med and Spanish while participating in the Air Force ROTC. Please join me in welcoming Kristen.
Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Coulott, members of the Board of Education, administration, faculty, friends, family, and the members of the class of 2017, welcome. Okay, so I made it up here without falling on my face, so the first part of my speech nightmares have been avoided. The next part involves me passing out in the middle of my speech, so fingers crossed on that one. This day, as the end of a journey, work. After all, a circle is a round plane figure whose circumference consists of points equidistant from a fixed center. However, I think we can agree that this 13-year journey is never an entirely smooth plane or equidistant. Instead, our journey might better be described as coming full pentagon, a polygon with 5 sides and 5 angles, symbolic of the different stages and perspectives we experience as students. Now, if you're like me and you need a visual, this pentagon's sides are definitely not equal in length because some of these destinations have been longer and more meaningful. 13 years ago, we had our hair all fixed, our cute little outfits on, and our favorite Power Rangers or Barbie lunchbox in hand as we stepped onto the bus for the first time on an early September morning to a place none of us had been before. William O. Schaefer served as the foundation of our pentagon. Here, we were graded for coloring in the lines, what seemed to be a daunting and frustrating task for a kindergartner, but something that had to be mastered before progressing to scissors. Those required supervision sauce through stories that seemed to last forever. Our next stop, or point on our pentagon, was the infamous middle child of elementary schools, Tappan Zee Elementary. The significance of this place can be summed up by the fact that it no longer exists. These seem to be the forgotten years. Like the proverbial middle sibling, I have no pictures in my mind or on my walls, but I'm sure stuff happened here. I just can't remember. On the other hand, Cottage Lane was the side of the Pentagon where we put our creative minds to the test and began to be seriously challenged. We took part in invention conventions and pitched our ideas to our classmates as if we were trying to make a deal with an investor on Shark Tank. We learned all the states and their capitals, and don't lie, we all still remember the song. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado. Beautiful. We went to Philadelphia, and we had to go on a duck tour, get those noisemakers, and eat a real Philly cheesesteak. Our parents even gave us a glimmer of independence by allowing us to walk with our friends to Wally's on Fridays before we would return to the bottom of the food chain during the most uncomfortable years of our lives, middle school. I know, none of us want to talk about it. We all cringe at the sight of our middle school photos. We definitely weren't cute anymore. We entered a realm where the halls lingered of Axe body spray and cheap Victoria's Secret perfume. We all tried to find a way to maneuver and hold our books in a cool and comfortable way, since backpacks weren't a thing anymore. Then, we were supposed to swim, shower, and change for gym in a 45-minute span with only cold water and no place to hide. Still, it seems that the most uncomfortable part was the starry night 8th grade formal, where all the boys stood awkwardly on one side and all the girls on the other. On the plus side, middle school was also where we began to start to find the things we love to do with people we love to do them with. It was a microcosm of the opportunities that would come when we closed the Pentagon in high school. This is the longest side of our polygon, where we definitely could have benefited from the nap times and the blue mats, for the tops of desks and our hands folded are not the most comfortable ways to fall asleep. High school was the years of resume building and presenting an image of yourself in hopes that something good would turn out. A lot of us challenged ourselves in AP and honors courses. We played instruments, got involved with musicals, played sports, took part in community service, and took advantage of clubs offered. We tried to construct the most ideal versions of ourselves to these places that have no idea of our personalities or true identities, putting everything on a sheet of paper that probably and hoping to get the reply you want, then feeling extremely insecure when it just doesn't pan out. But joke's on them, because you gave your number to 8 other eligible bachelors and at least one of them called you back. Looking back, we have all had our own very unique experiences and our own individual pentagons. These are the moments and experiences that unite us. We have shared this 13-year journey together, and if you came in late, the places where you established your sides of the pentagon prior were just as instrumental. Today, we all have our hair fixed, our cute little outfits on, and getting ready to finally close our pentagon. We're on our way now to bigger and better things, going to more fascinating places, hoping to find passions and purposes, and we're all feeling anxious and uncertain. But maybe that's the beauty of it all, as we begin constructing our next pentagon. Thank you to my family, and thank you for everything you've taught me.
Thank you, Kristen. This year's Salutatorian is David Lustig. David is a National Merit finalist. He distinguished himself as a compassionate scholar leader. David is the president of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and the Science Olympiad team. He's also captain of the math team and a varsity swimmer. David will attend Northeastern University and plans to pursue studies in economics and math. Please join me in congratulating Salutatorian of the class of 2017, David Lustig.
Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Kulat, members of the Board of Education, my sister, Hannah, administration, faculty, family, friends, and members of the class of 2017, welcome. Hopefully, after all that, all of you feel welcome, but if not, welcome again. These obligatory welcomes are just one of the many sounds present at this ceremony, amidst the quiet murmuring, the wind, and the tapping of that person texting several rows behind you. Over the past 13 years, our lives have been filled with noise. Whether it was a teacher's lecture, the bells, the hustle and bustle in the halls as each of us struggled to squeeze in some time to socialize before rushing to that next class, or that ding, please stand for the pledge. These are the sounds that we have come to know and love, to expect to hear almost every single day. Along with these sounds, all of us have had to grapple with unfamiliar sounds throughout high school, the things we may not have understood at first. Sounds like calculus, defenestration of Prague, hydrolysis, or yuh. Many of these sounds we still do not understand. However, out of this bizarre melody that was high school, each of us chose several sounds with which to familiarize ourselves. Whether this was focusing on the satisfying click of a calculator, the smooth hum of paint on canvas, the swish of a well-placed basketball, or the constant screaming of a certain musical director, we all surrounded ourselves with the sounds we enjoyed. Many of us chose to surround ourselves with chanting and cheering on these bleachers right here. Some of us chose to surround ourselves with silence and a good book instead. We all chose the sounds that we enjoyed the most, the ones that made us the happiest. We all chose the voices that we most liked to hear, the voices of our closest friends, our favorite teachers, our families. We chose to listen when it mattered most, in the classes that we felt would be central to our futures, to the coach giving advice for on and off the field, to the friend spilling out his or her emotions around a fire pit, to our parents caring about us, or to our gut screaming at us when we made a bad decision. Despite listening carefully for these sounds, there are infinitely more sounds which are unexpected. Case in point. We were surprised by the crackling and popping. That means that there's a brush fire at West Point. We were not surprised by the frantic screaming, splashing, and sirens that followed. We have all been disappointed by the slap. That means somehow our backflip turned into a belly flop. And we have all been shocked by beep, because we're all great drivers, right? Other sounds were stressful. I definitely heard "wanna hang out tonight" and "you have an essay due on Turnitin at midnight" several times throughout high school. Luckily though, most of the time we can listen to both. That's one of the great things about high school. We all learned how to listen to multiple sounds. We can listen to a splash, an hola, an H equals half AT squared, a buzzer, a swish, a chow, a water pot boiling, and a novel, and still have time left over to listen to the news, a friend on FaceTime, Netflix, and music. Unfortunately though, we cannot keep listening to all these sounds. Eventually, we're going to have to make choices about which sounds to listen to for the rest of our lives. Whether that be the revving of an engine in your auto shop, the beep, beep, blip, bleep of the heart monitor in your wing of the hospital, or the snip, snip of scissors in your hair salon. We all have to choose something. We have time, though. We do not have to choose one sound just yet. Regardless of what you choose to follow, there are some sounds I hope all of us get to hear. Applause, good job, and congratulations. We certainly will be hearing that throughout the rest of the ceremony. But I hope these good jobs continue well into your future. Not as a sarcastic comment from a police officer, "Great job, this is the third time I pulled you over this week." But instead, I hope you all get to hear genuine, positive good jobs. "You've been doing a good job. How would you like to become a regional manager?" The "Good job, welcome to the team." Or the "Wow, great job. I'll definitely be coming back here again." I hope we hear these sounds that mean potential and opportunity, not just a congratulations. Hopefully, you hear these words in conjunction with the other sounds each one of you chooses to hear every day. Of course, these sounds are liable to change. They will likely transform hundreds of times within the next few years alone. Right now, I'm sure that many of us would say that we enjoy the melody of voices that makes up this fine class of 2017. Hearing it is comforting. We can pick out the voices of our friends. We know the sounds of those that we can count on. But sadly, this is quite possibly the last time that all of these voices will be together. Even though there may be reunions, it is doubtful that all of us will be able to attend. Instead of this chorus, we may hear the reasons for absence. The, "I can't, I'm busy trying to make fusion reactors work," or, "I'm so sorry, but this multinational corporation certainly can't run itself," or, "Little Timmy has a baseball game." The things we need to do change, the things we want to hear change. Many of us will leave this place hearing these voices solely in our memories, and that's okay. Our lives change, and along with it, so do the sounds available to us. I just beg of you to please listen for the ones that matter. The "good job," the "I love you," the giggles, and the crying. I know all of you will hear great things in the future, and I certainly cannot wait to hear great things about all of you. Thank you all so much for filling my ears with such pleasant noises over the years.
Thank you, David. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2017, Samuel Gould. Sam's academic ability, creativity, and leadership skills have led him to take the most rigorous courses available at Tappan Zee High School, and still, he has landed at the top of his class. During his years at TZ, he's expanded his leadership opportunities to include being captain of his tennis and soccer teams, president of our Model UN, an academic league, editor-in-chief of Tap Press, vice president of the senior class, and a 4-year pianist in our jazz band. Sam is a National Merit Scholarship winner and plans to attend Harvard University in the fall to pursue a career in science. Please join me in congratulating valedictorian Sam Gould.
Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Coulott, members of the Board of Education, administration, faculty, friends, family, and members of the class of 2017, welcome. We embark into the world at the greatest time in human history. We have self-driving cars and computers in our pockets, millions of times more powerful than the ones that NASA used to get Apollo 11 to the moon. Things are speeding up. The modern high school is as much digital as it is physical. The thing is, high school is weird. When you put 1,200 teenagers with hormonal imbalances in a pressure cooker for 4 years, weird things happen. Gossip, scandals, beef. These things are complicated by technology because we live in the age of the cell phone. Students interact with each other through digital means even more than they do in person. The first thing that any of us do when we wake up in the morning is check our phones, searching for the dopamine rush of a notification. We look at what our friends are doing, what Snapchats we've received, and what's going on in our various group chats. The average millennial checks his phone more than 150 times per day. I have a phone addiction. We all have phone addictions. We are constantly connected with our classmates. Think about that. High school never stops, and with this constant exchange of ideas, if you can really call a Snapchat selfie with a dog filter an idea, comes a very complex and deeply developed subculture. It is a subculture that birthed odd cliques and groups. Hybrid, where you at? There we go. Creative chants, and even other activities in the C-Wing bathroom, like juuling, which I'm apparently not allowed to discuss, according to Dr. Amos. While we are bombarded by an overwhelming amount of information, the subculture of Tappan Zee High School is primal at its most basic level. Despite our technology, our cell phones and other shiny toys, we are driven by the same primitive urges that have propelled man for thousands of years: a sense of belonging, a thirst for power, and a yearning for intimacy. I like to compare it to animals at a watering hole deep within the African savannah. Just as there are intricate mating rituals, fights, and constant power struggles within the animal kingdom, there are snap streaks, subtweeting, and salty Finsta posts. If you imagine a group of giraffes or zebras with cell phones and Wi-Fi access, you'll have a pretty good picture of high school in 2017. Of course, the cell phone age in which we live is not without its faults. Attention spans are at an all-time low, and I would not be surprised if at least half of the people in the audience have zoned out already or are checking their phones right now. But, both good and bad, the reality of is lament the deficiencies of the next generation, and it has always been this way. Socrates, around 450 BC, said, Children are now tyrants, not the servants of their households. They contradict their parents, chatter before company, and tyrannize their teachers. Similarly, adults today complain about screen addiction. Meanwhile, they are just as guilty. Every individual here has a phone. Yet, none of us are putting down our phones anytime soon. We are children of the cell phone age, the information age, and we cannot escape the era we were born into. So don't run from the vast technology that has so deeply shaped your high school experience. Use it as a tool. Turn your addiction into something useful, something meaningful. Stand on the shoulders of technological giants to better the world. So around this point in my speech is when I'm supposed to plumb the depths of my 18 years of experience and say something inspirational. I have this great opportunity because of a GPA, a number, but I didn't do it alone. And I would be remiss if I didn't take this time to thank the people who helped me get to this point. Thank you to my mom for hot meals and birthing me. Thank you to my dad for contributing half of my DNA. Thank you to Liam for getting me out of the house, giving me womanly advice, and being my best friend. Thank you to Saturdays for being for the boys. Thank you to the round table for endless laughs. Thank you to the soccer team and Coach Jacobs for being a constant source of entertainment and beating PR. Thank you to all of my friends for nights spent watching meteor showers and late-night halal runs. Thank you to Yahoo Answers for getting me through chemistry. Thank you to the passionate teachers I've had, Mr. Robertson, Mr. Clinton, Miss Primus, Miss Arietta, and many more, for making school interesting. And finally, thank you to SoundCloud, Isaac Newton, Obama, Kendrick, LeBron, and everyone else who inspires me. Kanye West once said, "Good morning, look at the valedictorian, scared of the future while I hop in the DeLorean." Kanye has a point there. I am scared. I don't know what's next, and I definitely don't know what I want to do with my life, but that fear excites me, and I hope it excites you too. Now is the time to explore. Be weird, make mistakes, find your passion. Class of 2017, this is our time. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sam. Dr. Pritchard, by the power vested in me in the state of New York, I hereby certify that the students seated in front of you have successfully completed all of the requirements for a diploma from Tappan Zee High School. It is with pride that I present to you the class of 2017.
Trustees of the Board of Education, Principal Amos, colleagues, parents, friends, and family, and especially our Tappan Zee High School class of 2017, I am privileged to be your superintendent and to be speaking here to you today. Above all, I wish to express a debt of thanks to the many family members and loved ones who are here tonight. Without your love and support, none of this would be possible. Tonight we are here to celebrate an incredible milestone. Everyone in this audience, on this podium, and throughout this supportive community is united, beaming, and excited for these young men and women, the Tappan Zee High School class of 2017. I must say that I've been a superintendent for a few years now, 7 to be exact, and I've seen many graduating senior classes. This one by far, and I don't say this every year because these are all recorded, I'm sure, digitally for posterity, so you can go back and check. You guys are by far the happiest, most joyful, most enthusiastic, and energetic class I have ever seen. Wonderful. And I'm hopeful that you will take that with you, carry that with you going forward. You will be bringing your unique talents and traits into a global marketplace that is hungry for all that you have to offer. You are one of the initial cohorts of students who have had the opportunity to work and learn in a makerspace, whether that be a physical laboratory or, as Sam described, a cell phone or some other digital piece of equipment, where you were not only developing practical solutions using modern digital equipment, but building concepts and ideas that address contemporary problems, to include the array of societal problems that face us now as a nation. With this in mind, do not be misguided that our and a social media structure that would have you believe that the world is flat. Rise above this and, quote, never be content with a half-truth when the whole can be one, end quote. And that's a quote that I'm familiar with from my time that I spent as a cadet at West Point, not much older than you guys are now. Also, never forget to cite your sources. Now more than ever, you must hold on fast to the ideals of careful scholarship that advances our free and just system of democracy. Trust your instincts, stay firm in your moral convictions, and be willing to thoughtfully analyze all sides of an argument from a perspective that is free of bias or hatred. That is what the world desperately needs from each of you right now. And I am confident that we have prepared you to do nothing less. You are ready. The people surrounding you have had an immeasurable impact on you throughout this journey. These people include your teachers, your classmates, and above all, your families. Your teachers have sparked resiliency in you to seek the truth and to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. The gift that they have given each of you is a love of learning and an endless curiosity for the world around you. Your classmates, some of whom have been and will remain lifelong friends, have shown you the meaning of trust, loyalty, and a collective sense of self. As a Tappan Zee High School alumnus, it is my sincere hope that you will treasure what it means to be a Dutchman and will never know the feeling of being alone. Lastly, and most importantly, take some time in the next few days to appreciate your family and loved ones before you embark on the next leg of your journeys. These people have been and will continue to be your biggest supporters. They love you more than you can know and are very proud of all that you have achieved. In closing, never stop believing in yourself and the endless possibilities that lie before you. Congratulations, and I wish you all continued success.
At this time, I would like to invite Secretary of the Senior Class, Daniela Fair, and President of the Senior Class, Kristen, to read the class roll.
Samuel Gould. David Lustig. Get over there. Desab Lim. Kristen Jelai.
Really nice.
Daniela Fair.
Jimmy Aguilar.
It's like walking and chewing gum at the same time.
Andrew Ahn. Jared Alaga. Serafino Amendola. Velagia Antonucci. Jennifer Appel. Samantha Armour. Jenna Backert. Jack Barrett. Emily Berberich. Ariana Bermudez. Brianne Bagwant. James Blomquist. Owen Boss. Eamon Boyle. Martin Bustamante. Thomas Cameron. Kai Canole. Javon Capers. Christian Cardona. Robert Carr. Vincent Cassiano. Joseph Castaldo. Megan Castellano. Giselle Castro. Diana Cha. Emma Chaluisan. Drew Chang. April Chappelle. Josiah Charles. Cynthia Chavez. Thomas Chipperino. Stephen Chilemi. Jane Cho. Jenny Choi. Christopher Chicalo. Brianna Clairville. Jack Clifford. Cameron Colandrea. Tara Coyne. Juliet Craig. Shane Comiskey. Brianna Cunny. Thomas Davidson. Roisin DeBonis. Gina DeFelice. Carly DiFrancesco. Nicholas DiFrancesco. Olivia Della Cava. Danielle Della Pizzi. Kevin Dennehy. Grace DeRosa. Alexa DiStefano. Caroline Dick. Jeffrey Dick. Joseph DeMarco. Erin DeSanto. Tara DeSanto. Jada Doan. Robert Donato. Kevin Donahue. Clara Doyle. Grace Duffy. Sharon Epen. Brielle Emson. Ryan Fallon. Tara Fears. Elisa Feingold. Max Fernandez. Haley Festa. Liam Fitzgerald. Abigail Fox. Joseph Francomano. Gregory Franson. Gennaro Fuentes. Vic. Emily Garcia. Henry Garrison. Ravu Ghosh. Kieran Gibson. Jordan Gadali. Rory Glacken. Samantha Glazer. Perla Godinez. Olivia Grace. Sophia Grandy Campbell. Jenna Granville. Eleanor Greenway. Andre Guy. Patrick Haggerty. Brendan Heher. Brendan Henry. Daniel Henry. Jason Herskowitz. Ryan Higgins. Ryan Holder. Colin Horton. Hunter Havorka. Maya Hunt. Evan Ergang. Jordan Ergang. Michelle Jacob. Russell Jacobs. Allison Jewell. Alina Johnny. Jiza Joes. James Kalapura. Gregory Kane. Julia Kane. Woo! Minji Kang. Gianni Karam. Matthew Carlin. Shannon Carney. Laurel Kennedy. Paul Kiernan. Annalise Kildow. Muriel Kim. Jeremy Klomberg. Lauren Konopka. Zoe Constantinides. Haley Kasulis. Danielle Kowalchuk.
Matthew Kramer. Joseph Kraus. Emily Krieger. Raymond Kuhn. Corbin Kuiper.
Congratulations, Corbin. Thank you so much.
Thomas Lampone.
Well done, Thomas.
Abraham Latorre. Rebecca Lawler. Megan Lavery. Derek Letterer. Jung Min Lee. Yasmin Lee. Haley Leiter. Carly Lennon. Maxwell Levitt. Jessica Lewis. Inju Lim. Carmela Licio. Anthony LeBlanco. Brittany Lucas. Frank Luciano. Kayla Lunny. Jennifer Lynch. Kevin Lynch. Sarah Mackless. Rafael Madera. Stefano Malinverno. Alexandra Maloney. Mahmoud Madkar. Maeve Malora. Claudia Mancia. Marin Manny. Nicholas Marks. Kelsey Marin. William Martin. Cameron Marucci. Johnny Mateo. Jahani Mateo. Andrew Matthew. Kane Mazariego. Jose Mazariego. John McCarthy. Matthew McCleary. Haley McCloskey. Cullen McElligott. Matthew McGivney. Dylan McLaughlin. Reese McNichol. Elias McQuaid. Victoria Melendez. Jamie Mendez. Stephen Mitchell. Victor Monzon. Jocelyn Monzon. Chelsea Moore. Jack Morales. Justin Morales. Michael Anthony Morales, Jr. Anastasios Mouzakis. Michael Murphy. Ryan Murphy. Parade Murtha. Julia Nelson. Kyle Nolan. Megan O'Brien. Laura Olson. Julianne Padilla. Siri Pack. Christian Papalambros. Oswin Penna. Brianna Pertuz. Jordan Perrycaz. Francesca Pesh. Avalon Payton. Michael Pfister. Felicity Popovich. Justin Powell. Thomas Quevedo. Selena Quintana. Eric Rasmussen. Scott Rasmussen. Joshua Riley. Thomas Rodriguez II. Allie Rooney. Sean Russo. Jack Samet.
Well done, sir.
Christina Sassano. Charles Schmidt. Rebecca Schmidt. Stefan Schoenbeck. Jonathan Schoenfeld. Patrick Skolin. Claire Scott. Thomas Shalvey. Amanda Shapiro. William Shea. Jack Sheehy. Deanna Shear. Garrett Shin. Corey Shutter. Caitlin Skay. Austin Skywark. Marcella Smith. Lauren Sokol. Joseph Sullivan. Olivia Sullivan. Ethan Taveras. Lorcan Tehan. Zoe Telenik. Alicia Telfer. Adrian Thompson. Brianna Teets. Jillian Tracy. Natalie Tromer. Caitlin Trusty. Maria Tsikenis. Caitlin Marie Ling Tung. Rose Ulaner. Nicholas Vara. Danielle Virgentino. Brianna Vidiello. Ian Waitchen. Christopher Ward. Ben Wasserstein. Jacob Wang. Maxwell Jacopino. Sophia Zawalik. And Thomas Zena.
Before we close tonight's ceremony, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Hughes, Mr. Wagner, Mr. Yaski, and our tremendous musicians this evening. I also want to thank the custodial and maintenance teams who did a lot of transitions to get us ready. Before class vice president and valedictorian Sam Gould leads you in moving tassels, just a reminder that your diplomas will be available for pickup in the counseling office following tonight's ceremony. Parents and friends, I ask that you remain at your seats until the graduates have exited the field. Sam Gould, please join me and address your class one more time.
Class, please rise. Please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
More helpful.